Welcome, everybody. We are live here at at Martin County High School in Inez, Kentucky, as we got Martin County versus Floyd Central right here on the D&D Sports Network. Guys, as you're sitting here, a tremendous crowd on hand tonight for this big-time 15th region matchup. And, guys, tonight you will have Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call, Coach, for this big-time Thursday night basketball matchup.
Big-time matchup, Darryl McCoy, and it is opening night here in Martin County. Opening night for both teams, Darryl McCoy. Both teams, their first game of the season, and it's a big one here. You're talking about two perennial top 5 teams in the 15th region. And, man, oh, man, you start out with Floyd Central. Got a big win to cap off the preseason against the defending state champion Tug Valley at home, Darryl McCoy. That was a big win. Of course, Martin County finished the preseason 2-0, beating a good Knott County Central team and then beating a good Wayne team out of West Virginia. So both teams coming into this one with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, both teams coming in. Of course, Floyd Central led by first-year coach Matthew Perry, coaching Jason James, who is a native of Martin County, coming in here. Of course, well, I'll tell you what, Coach, let's take our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll get in to our Tommy's Auto Sale pregame show, and we'll go over the keys to the matchup and the teams. So make sure you come right back and join us here, guys, in just a second on the Tommy's Auto pregame show with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes. With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain Athletes. And we are back here on the Tommy's Auto Sale pregame show with Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, and Darryl McCoy on the call here. Coach, coming in as we was talking, we'll go over the visiting Floyd Central Jaguars first. You know, Floyd Central led by first-year head coach Matt Perry, transferred over from Bath County, won a region title at Morgan County. He has come in and seems like these boys are very excited and energetic right now under Matthew Perry. We know he's one of the best skill developers in the business, and you know, these boys look slim, trim, and fit and ready to rock.
Darryl McCoy, one thing that we know about Coach Perry, you nailed it, he emphasizes skill, he emphasizes development. Well, just look at his son, Jordan Perry, who went on to play at U-Pike and was a big-time player who's now assistant at Pikeville. But what I've heard and what I've gathered throughout the offseason is Coach Perry has had those young men in the gym 2 to 4 hours a day, every single day, getting better, working on their game, and from all indications, you can tell just within a couple of guys that, man, oh, man, they've bought in and they're locked in, ready to go, and you can see it even in their warm-ups. Coach Perry, listen, he's a basketball junkie. He loves the game. He's around the game. Darryl McCoy, we was at Paintsville last night. He was already there scouting Paintsville and Ashland. I mean, he is really a coach's coach. So they've got one heck of a coach for what people have waited on. Darryl,
Coach coming in, I mean, obviously, he's got on paper one of the most talented lineups in the 15th region, led by Chris Spriggs, who is a 15th region player of the year candidate. And then, you got his sidekick, the Robin to his Batman, and that's Dylan Boyd, one of the best shooters in all the Cofields. And then you surround them with a bunch of young, athletic talent, and James Salmon's great defender coach. Lucas Howard, he's long, athletic, strong in the paint. He can run the floor. And then in that 5th, 6th, 7th spot, you got Jax Johnson, Christian Johnson, Braden Turner. So, no lack of talent here for Coach Perry.
Well, that's exactly the road I was going to mention, Darryl. This is the year that Floyd Central fans have kind of waited on. And they said this is the group that can get them to Rupp Arena with Chris Spriggs and Dylan Boyd. And you add in that young, big-time power forward center and Lucas Howard. And then Christian Johnson, who's now his time has arrived, who I've always been a big fan of, that 2027. He could play the 3, he could play the 4, can do a little bit of everything. A smaller version of Tyler Weddington, really. So this team right here has all the makings to get to Rupp Arena. I really believe they're a top 5 team here in the 15th region, and as they go along throughout the year, it'll be interesting to see how this team continues to grow and develop under Coach Perry, because they have all the pieces to the puzzle. And when you've got an elite point guard like Chris Spriggs, who is an all-region performer, who is a next-level performer running the show, you better believe you've got a chance to win every single game, night in and night out. Floyd Central, I'm excited to see what they got tonight, Darryl.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Coach, a couple noticeable pieces not with them. Logan Mead, who was the elite defender on the squad last year, then followed up by the departure of Wes Buck last week. Those are 2 key pieces they're going to have to try to find, somebody to fill them spots. But with Coach Perry, I expect he's going to have his team in shape, and if he can keep them out of foul trouble, I have a feeling that his first 5 will spend a lot of time on the floor. They're
going to play a lot. Bench, yeah, they got guys, but I expect Coach Perry to keep a tight rotation, and that's a good thing, because I've always said in high school especially, unless you can legitimately go deep, it's better to build chemistry and continuity than it is to play guys just for the sake of playing guys. But they've got guys they can bring off the bench that can make an impact. This Floyd Central team, as we mentioned, they knocked off Tug Valley a few days ago, and this is going to be a big-time test on the road in Inez against Martin County, who had showed some really good signs during the preseason, Darryl.
Absolutely, Coach. Real quick, want to remind everybody we are an interactive broadcast. You can watch it on YouTube or on Facebook. We want you guys tuning in, making sure that you interact with us on the Jim Mar Service comment section below, letting us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, comments on the game. And also, Coach, don't forget, you can watch this on the big screen, as a lot of the local restaurants have it up on YouTube. So we try to make it easier and user-friendly for you folks at home. Real quick, want to thank Tony Priest for Sheriff, Tommy's Auto Sale, Crum Funeral Home, as well as our good friends at Callahan Funeral Home. Want to thank Three Rivers Medical Center, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, Warfield Market. I want to thank our good friends at D&D Quick Stop, Double Quick, and last but not least, I want to thank Citizens Bank of Kentucky and Butcher's Towing. Coach, now you head over to the Martin County Cardinals. They are led by head coach Jason James, and this year, he maybe brought in as much talent as he's had. He may have brought in the Kuma Delata with Braxton Keathley, as he A lot of people have him pinpointed as the 2027 Mr. Basketball. This is his first official regular season game wearing a Martin County Cardinal uniform, and they got a lot of shooters and a lot of pieces surrounding him. Not a deep team, but a team that's made up for Keathley to go far and lead the Cardinals to maybe another 15th region run. You got a kid with experience, and Bryson Dawes coming back, Coach, a kid that can play inside out, score on 3 levels. You got Devin Maynard, one of the biggest matchup problems in the region, very versatile forward, can stretch the floor, or he can play with his back to the basket. Also, Eli Mills, Coach, maybe him and Dylan Boyd, no matter how you cut it, 2 of the best shooters in all the mountains. And then, you got some rotation of Braden Markham and Aiden Copeland. Coach, and it seems like I'm forgetting another one.
Well, you're missing Alan Moore.
Yeah, Alan Moore, yeah. So Alan Moore, kid that's put in a lot of work, Coach. He's going to be one of them kids going to come in, set screens, rebound. He's what a lot of you've compared in past to Connor Napier at Prestonsburg. Got that kind of potential. But, this team right here, this should be a good matchup, for both teams for the first game. Both teams to be able to see where they're at after this one.
It should be a good one. Martin County, of course, you talked about Jason James, multiple region titles. And the thing that, I always talk about with Coach James, very few push tempo like he does and very few space the floor like he does. So you mentioned Braxton Keathley coming over, the state's leading scorer last year, who gets to the free throw line a lot. Well, that's advantageous for his game. And you've always said, Darryl, Coach James loves those guys that can bury the 3 ball from the perimeter. Well, guess what? They have that in Eli Mills. I see him putting the work in time and time again. Had himself a good game against Wayne a couple of days ago at the Zip Zone. Bryson Dowles averaged 14 points a game last year. He can knock it down. And you mentioned 2 guys, Aiden Copeland and Braden Markham, who have really, really surprised me in terms of just how far along they are. Those are 2 guys that I expect big things from this year. And then, of course, I want to mention Devin Maynard and Alan Moore. Devin Maynard, you said this for a long time, Darryl McCoy. Devin Maynard may be the most dynamic interior player in the 15th region. Very tough to guard, and he can guard multiple positions. He
absolutely can. A lot of people hasn't seen him, and I've seen him at a ceiling, Coach, and believe me, it's very high. He's a kid, there's nobody like him physically in the 15th region. If he plays with that kind of consistency that at that level that we know he can play, then Martin County's going to go far.
Going to go really far. Yeah. Darryl, you mentioned one thing about Martin County. They don't go deep. And it's a team that a little different than what Jason James has had the last couple of years. He's got Alan Moore, a bigger post, a lot like, we mentioned it, Connor Napier from Prestonsburg the last few years, fans that know Connor well, and then, of course, Maynard. So it's a different makeup of a team, maybe back to the days a couple of years ago with Jacob Sturgill and those guys Martin County has had. So it'd be interesting to see early on how do they click, because, again, this is a different team, but we'll see tonight exactly where they're at. They were 2-0 in the preseason.
Coach, really quick, let's go to the Jim Mar Service comment section, read some comments coming in. Leanne Hosom says she's watching. Sammy Allen says, good job, guys. Adam Laura Rice says, thanks, guys. Always enjoying trying to catch your broadcast. Ronnie Jude says, D&D, simply the best. Go Cards. We got Donna Fitch cheering on Eli. Darren Brewer says he's doing a little scout, and Powell County plays Floyd Central on Saturday. Coach, and we'll have that one right here on D&D.
Yeah.
Blake Butcher says, Butcher's Towing tuning in. Absolutely, Butcher's Towing, guys. Make sure you give them a big shout-out. We could not do it without our friends at Butcher's Towing. Craig Stalker says, I hope this game is as good as the Ashland Paintsville game last night. 100%. Adam Laura Rice said, will Coach Perry push the tempo with Martin County or slow it down? His teams historically love to set plenty of screens. Opal Eversole is tuning in. She says D&D's the best. And Aiden Spears says Braxton for 35. So, Coach, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll get into the butcher's toe and keys of the game.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
And we are back here as we got Michael Sean Waller, Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call here on D&D Sports Network, Wednesday night basketball. Coach Keathley, Martin County and Floyd Central ready to do battle here. Martin County opening the season, first home game of the year here, and looks like the community's starting to pack in here. Floyd Central's brought a nice crowd themselves.
They always do, and we're getting ready for the national anthem, but you're right, Darryl, always a big crowd at Martin County.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's be quiet for the national anthem and prayer.
Lord, we pray you'll bless both teams involved here in schools. May your name be glorified in all that we do and that we say. And Lord, thank you that by faith and trust in Jesus Christ we can have eternal life. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
There we go, Coach. Let's go right into the butcher's toe and keys of the game. Let's go in for Floyd Central, the visiting team first. Michael Sean, let us know what the butcher's toe and keys to the game for Floyd Central is.
Hold Braxton Keathley under 20 points. Keep Devin Maynard off the offensive glass. Limit three-point makes. Force them to their bench.
Coach, any other keys you'd like to add to that?
I like that. Maybe if Martin County jumps into that press, then attack that press relentlessly. We'll see if Martin County has made any adjustments off that.
Now let's go over to Martin County's keys to victory here, keys to success, and let's see Butcher's Toe and what they got in mind for Martin County.
Keep Chris Briggs from getting in the paint. Run Dylan Boyd off the three-point line. Limit rebounding opportunities for Howard and Salmons. Get Keathley going early.
Coach, it sounds like a good recipe to success for me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the keys, right?
Yeah. So I want to thank Butcher's Towing for giving us all the keys to the game there. And, Coach, we are 4 minutes away from tip-off here. And, man, do we got a good one on tap.
We've got a good one. Darryl McCoy, we're the Working Man Sports Network. You know it. Listen, you get home, you go to work. It's the people that pay the price, pay the bills. They put in 12 hours. Well, you get to come home, jump in your recliner, and turn on the D&D Sports Network because nobody delivers it like we do.
Nobody does. Nobody brings the energy like us here at D&D. And we want to thank our sponsors once again, Tony Priest for Sheriff. Crum Funeral Home, longtime partner here in Martin County. Could not do it with our friends Michael and Crum Funeral Home. I want to thank our good friends at Tommy's Auto Sale, Warfield IGA. I want to thank Giovanni's of Warfield, as well as Double Quick, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Tony Priest for Sheriff. Tony Priest for Sheriff. And, Coach, moving on over, I think T&D Quick Stop, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, as well as our good friends at Sims Furniture. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy on the call here, Coach, and we are just a few minutes away from tip-off.
Darryl, you brought up something off air, and it's a good point to make, a very important point to make on the Butcher's Towing keys to the game. Holden, Braxton, Keathley under 20. Well, you said this. Very few teams know Braxton better than Floyd Central.
Yep.
Chris Spriggs, Dylan Boyd, those young men have probably matched up 10 times throughout their careers. Well, even more going back to their junior high days.
Yeah.
So who knows them? Who knows him better than them? And then, of course, Coach Perry, I hear, has really been working as well. So I have a feeling they'll be ready to go. And then, of course, Martin County, they've been working on, hey, how do we break pressure if we get pressed? Working against a zone defense. They've done some different things to try to prepare.
And Coach, I've heard that Coach Perry has brought one of Keathley's best friends in to maybe try to get some tips and imitations of them.
I've heard that.
We'll see if that works.
That's right. I've heard that.
As we're going here, let's go to the Jim Mar Service comment section. Alan Baldwin says, should be in for a good one tonight. Aiden Spears says he's tuning in, watching the D&D Sports Network. Jack Beanie Moore says, watching from Somerset, Kentucky. Martin County fan here. Kevin Stepp says, key for Martin County shut down straight line drives that they gave up in the zip zone. Abigail Pachacho says, good luck, Braxton. Eli said to drop 67 for him tonight. He said 6-7, Coach.
There we go, yeah.
And Miranda Bradford says nobody can hold Braxton under 20. Jeremy Ellswick said he always enjoys our broadcast, watching from Charleston, West Virginia. Diane Nichols says Giovanni's is Kermit Inez, not Warfield. Davy Jude, yeah, I said, did I say Warfield? I meant Inez. Sorry about that, Diana. Appreciate Davy Jude, everything he does. Billy Davis says D&D, baby. Daniel Gillespie says, has the Lee County kids started going off yet this season? And Diane Nichols says, Commentators said Warfield. Yes, it is not located in Warfield, but they do serve Warfield with their Kermit location just across the bridge. So make sure you hit Giovanni's up for all your pizza and pasta needs.
Darryl, I talked about how committed Coach Perry is for Floyd Central. We see him scouting well. There's another Coach Perry in the 15th region over at Belfry, and he does his work too. Well, he just arrived here at Martin County to scout.
Is he here?
His coaching staff is here. They're over there right across from you, literally right below. Logan Copley with him.
Yeah, I'll find them in a minute here.
Yeah, right.
I see them. Yeah,
right across from you.
Yeah, I'll see them over there. As you see them in the house over there with Colton Young.
Yeah, Colton Young, former teammate of Braxton Keathley.
Yeah, cheering in as you see them tuning in over there. Coach, as we also want to remind everybody, tomorrow night we'll have Knott Central Pikeville.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then we'll be at the DJ Begley this weekend, as well as Floyd Central, Powell County.
Keeps getting better and better.
Yep, absolutely. We got starting lineups coming up. Floyd Central brought to you courtesy of Howard Family Pharmacy. At guard, 5'8" junior, number 3, Chris Spriggs. The sharpshooter wearing number 11, Dylan Boyd. Number 22, James Sammons. Wearing number 32, the beast down low, Lucas Howard. And rounding out the starting lineup will be Lee County product, Braden Turner. They are head coached by Matthew Perry.
And we got there's a confirmation that Turner is eligible.
Yep. I figured because he didn't play, he took a year off, so I figured he'd be automatically eligible.
Yeah, you did say that.
So Martin County starting lineup brought to you courtesy of our good friends at Crum Funeral Home. At guard, sophomore, number 2, Mr. Logo, Bryson Dowles. Wearing number 3, Eli Mills. At forward, wearing number 5, Big Al Moore. Wearing number 14, Braxton Keathley. And wearing number 21, the senior, Devin Maynard. They're head coached by Jason James.
Aiden Copeland, Darryl McCoy missed the zip zone. He's back, ready to go. We saw him playing JV action.
Yeah.
Big time performance as we sit there and watch.
He's a big piece for him, Coach. Big piece.
I agree. I'm a big fan of Aiden Copeland's as well as Braden Markham's. Those two pieces, players are very, very talented.
Opal Eversole said, Coach, she wants to reiterate, she said D&D is the best.
Well, I agree with that.
Yep. Here we go. Devin Maynard and Lucas Howard jumping things off here. It's going to be Floyd Central controlling tip. Spriggs matched up with Dawes out top. They'll swing it over to Salmons. They got Devin Maynard on him, Coach.
Darryl, you're right. Somebody said that Coach Perry likes to run a lot of screens right out of the gate.
Yep. That's his MO. They'll swing it over to Salmons. Salmons over to Boyd. Boyd looking for Howard down low. There's Braden Turner. Nice pass. Turner finds Howard for an easy layup.
Kind of popped right out of his hands, right?
Yep. Coach, Braden Turner gets the assignment out first with Braxton Keathley. Keathley kicks it over to Mills. Mills off the mark. He won't miss many of them. Here comes the other way. Spriggs to Turner. Turner for three. Back iron, no good. And Howard gets away with it. Dylan Boyd misses the layup. Keathley out and running. Here, Keathley stops, pops, and hits back iron. And it's going to be Lucas Howard back the other way. Howard kicks it out to Boyd, back to Spriggs. Spriggs going to reset the offense, Coach.
Yeah, going to reset it here. Going to get a lot of screens early.
And you see Turner back over to Boyd. And Boyd's calling for Spriggs to come get the rock.
Last time Turner played was at Lee County, right?
Yep. Look for Spriggs, Coach, to take advantage of the matchup with Eli Mills and maybe try to use his strength. See if there it is. Exactly what I thought. I could tell Spriggs recognized that the last time he had the ball, and they went right back to him.
Great drive by Spriggs.
He's going to go to the line. We got Denison Davis says Alan Moore is a rebounding machine. Diane Maddox watching from Evansville, Indiana. Spriggs, first free throw up and off. Coach Floyd Central leading 2-0 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Second free throw up and good. Make it a 3-0 lead. A little miscommunication early there.
See where they go here. What set they run.
Moore hands it off to Dawes. Steps behind the screen and sinks it. Bryson Dawes knocking down the trifecta.
Oh.
Yeah, Spriggs nearly got caught in the air, Coach. You normally don't see Spriggs make many mistakes like that.
Martin County in a man-to-man.
Now swing it down to Boyd. Boyd, again, going to take advantage of his size. And good defense by Mills. Howard off the glass, no good. Here comes Devin Maynard out and running. He's got Keathley on the wing. He's going to hold it up, reset the offense. Dawes, pull up. Jumper, no good. We'll kick it out. Good ball movement right back to Salmons. And Boyd for three. He's off the mark. Braden Turner, Johnny on the spot. Coach Braden Turner looking good early here.
Yeah, 4 early points for Braden Turner.
Yeah, and a nice assist. There's Keathley. Gets it down to Moore. Moore looks. Nice job by Keathley cutting. Misses the lay-in. Here comes Howard back the other way. Howard handed off Spriggs. Spriggs drives baseline. Nice take.
Drive.
Yep. Left it on the rim. Keathley back the other way in a hurry. Keathley kicks it out to Mills. He's off the mark. Big rebound by Spriggs.
Watch out.
Yeah, Howard took the bump.
Yeah. Bump there.
Mills, he's on the push. Here's Dawes. Dawes handed off for Maynard. Devin Maynard off the mark.
Martin County's got to attack the glass on that on perimeter threes.
And Maynard gets it. Now he kicks over to Mills. Mills He's off the mark. Martin County uncharacteristically. Keathley with the rebound and the putback. Coach, Martin County uncharacteristically missing their 3 balls right now.
Missing a lot of threes, maybe rushing them a little bit instead of getting to the rim.
They'll swing it over. Salmons. Dawes nearly come up with it. Nice slip. And Devin Maynard said not having it, young pup.
The big thing about Maynard, what he can do is he can switch and he can move from block to block quickly, Darryl.
Coach, I think Devin Maynard is one of the best shot blockers in the region when he wants to be a rim protector.
I agree with you. We've talked about that for 3 years.
Yeah. Salmons, nice baseline jumper. Coach, that's one of the biggest parts of his game that's improved is that mid-range game. He's always been good at it, but he's great at it now.
Looking a lot like his big brother.
Yep, the microwave. Right now they'll kick it over to Moore, and Moore hands it to Mills. Mills over to Maynard. Keathley with the ball matched up with Turner. Keathley drives right. Nice pass down low, but stripped away. Good play by Spriggs. Kicks it up. Dylan Boyd.
He can bury that.
He can. And is off the mark. Rebound by Moore. Yep. Good look ahead by Keathley. Mills off the mark. And
getting ready to see our Brady Markham getting ready to check in.
You know, the Floyd Central right now, Ben's lucky so far, Coach, because Martin County just not knocking down their open threes. You know, they've had a lot of open looks early here.
Howard and Keathley matched up on the backside.
Turner swings it over. Salmons looking for Boyd down low.
Nice drive. Nice drive by
Look
Salmons.
at Salmons, Coach.
Big time drive.
Big time finish.
Keathley's got that right side if he'll take it.
Yeah, he's got Turner matched up. Fadeaway in and out. Right there coming back. Spriggs, Coach, and you see Salmons for 3. He's off the mark. Rebound by Dawes. And one thing I noticed there, Coach, is they're wanting to get Boyd on the block with Mills on him, and Devin Maynard's done a good job coming over with help defense.
I agree with you. Really good job on that. Markham checks in. Braden Markham, number 25 for Martin County. Floyd Central leads at 9-5.
Brandy Lafferty says, "Go Devin." That's our QB1. Swing it to the corner. Nice ball fake. Dawes with the mid-range. Good baseline jumper there. Now swing it over to Salmons. Spriggs will chase it down.
Yeah, it's an over and back. It wasn't hit.
Tyrone on top of it there.
30-second timeout, Floyd Central.
Lisa Hilton says huge talent on the floor between these two teams. They got a 30-second timeout, Coach. Let's stay here real quick. We'll stay here during this timeout, courtesy of Tony Priest for Martin County Sheriff. Coach, right now, both teams, you still trying to fill each other out. Martin County just not able to knock down them open 3 balls. Had some good looks, and Coach, right now, if I'm Keathley, I'm going to try to get straight to the rim.
Yeah, I think still he's being a little hesitant on those drives.
And this is a physical Floyd Central team too, Coach. I'm sure he knows if he goes down there, he's going to take some bumps.
Of course, they're a smaller team, but physical team, right?
Yeah. They've seen each other many times in the past as Keathley coming from that 58th district. There's Keathley, looks to get downhill, and Boyd ties him up.
Jump ball on that one.
Yep.
Nice job by Dylan Boyd.
It's going to stay with Martin County. Keathley the inbound. Kicks it into Dawes. Dawes looks to get downhill. Boyd doing a good job, stripped it, but they're going to get him for the foul. That's going to send Dawes to the line. Dawes had a hot start here in the first quarter.
Getting ready to get a sub here. Aiden Copeland getting ready to check in. We didn't see him during the zip zone.
No, and I'm telling you right now, Coach, him and Markham works really good together. You know, be interesting to see here if they look to apply some forecourt pressure with him and Markham both on the floor. Markham matched up with Spriggs out top. Trap comes. Swing it over to the wing. Good ball movement there.
Nice dump down.
Yeah. You know, and Lucas Howard, Coach, he just has to take that dribble in and shoot that little jumper.
Yeah, he's got that jumper, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely in his arsenal. And Spriggs gets it over to Boyd. Sinks it!
Dylan Boyd.
Coach, he's not missing that. They'll kick it up court. Markham thought about it. Braden Markham, a big-time three-point shooter too, Coach. Nice slip by Keathley. And we'll call a foul. Keathley will go to the line where he's almost automatic.
That was a good call, Darryl McCoy.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the fans, but he slid right underneath him.
No, I think it's 100% a good call. He's going to go to the line, Coach, and, shoots 90+%. Led the state in free throw percentage last year. Keathley sinks the first. Again, Braxton Keathley transferring over from Prestonsburg after last season, averaged 34.5 a game, led the state in free throw percentage. Holds 8 Division I offers. Swings it over.
Ball movement really good.
Looky there. Nice job by Maynard. Coming up, knocking it loose, and Spriggs gets it back. They'll kick it up. Howard. Coach, right there, Boyd and Howard, they just got.
That goes straight up.
Yeah, the spacing needs to be a little bit better. Should have probably been an alley-oop finish.
Looks like they're calling horns here.
Maynard has that on the perimeter, gets it to Keathley. Sinks it! Keathley, top of the key three, nothing but nylon. And coming back the other way. Here comes Spriggs. Markham matched up with Spriggs. That's a tough assignment for Markham.
Martin County takes the lead, Darryl, 13-12.
Yeah.
Swing it over, nice entry pass to Howard. Good job by Howard going up there, Coach.
See where they go here. See if they try to space the floor a little bit.
Floyd Central back on top with 8 seconds. Make it 6. Keathley gets it over to Maynard. Maynard, he's going to pop it. Off the mark. And we will end the first quarter of play. Floyd Central 14, Martin County 13. We'll be right back. Second quarter action coming up next.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see.
And we are back here in Inez, Kentucky, as we got Martin County versus Floyd Central here on the D&D Sports Network with Michael Sean Waller, Kevin Keathley, and Darryl McCoy. And right now in Inez, Kentucky here for this matchup. Coach, first home game for Martin County. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in here on the D&D Sports Network.
Christian Johnson in the game, Darryl McCoy, number 23 for Floyd Central. Braden Turner, Dylan Boyd, Chris Spriggs, Lucas Howard.
Right now they got Christian Johnson, Coach. He's got to go up with that.
Lucas Howard didn't realize he was wide open.
No. And stolen away. Good job by Markham. Braden Markham with the steal. He gets up court in a hurry. Nice. Braden Markham
Nice finish by Braden Markham.
Great finish. Coach, I'm telling you, this summer, him and Copeland, of course, they didn't have Keathley this summer, but Markham and Copeland was their biggest producers this summer.
Yeah, they both of those guys had really good summers, Darryl.
Definitely the two most consistent on the team.
Right, I agree with you.
Yeah. Cameron Brown says, what's going on with Wes Buck? Wes Buck is no longer with the team, Cameron. He has transferred. You'll get to watch him tomorrow night with the Pikeville Panthers. There's Keathley. Kicks it over to Dawes. Dawes leaves that one short. Coming back the other way, Salmon's in a hurry. Look at Markham all over him. Swings over to Boyd, extra pass.
He'll bury that.
Yeah. And Coach, Boyd, those are ones you'd like to see Boyd. Anytime Boyd has a clean look, he needs to take it. Howard. Get the ball, bringing it up the floor. Tough place to pick up your dribble, but either way, gets it to Spriggs. Cross court. Look at Turner. Nice take. Coach, right now, I like what Braden Turner's brought to the table.
Yeah, listen, he doesn't look like, in terms of just his build, that, he's going to make that quick first step. But, man, he's shown that he can get to the rim.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of. He reminds me of a guard version, a young Ethan Farrell.
Yeah. Yeah, good comparison.
Good comparison, D.
The shot up and good. Debbie Copeland says, let's go Martin County. Now Turner steps up, shoots a second here. Tied up 15-all, misses the free throw. Keathley chases down the rebound. Keathley bringing it up the floor. That fans wanted to walk. Ref said no, sir. Dials for three. Boyd pulls down the rebound. Here comes Spriggs the other way. They're called jump ball. Good job by Dawes tying that up.
Good job, because, Spriggs is going to down Main Street, right, for a layup.
And that's what Spriggs, that's what he wants to do. Coach Chris Spriggs, for you guys not tuning in, Chris Spriggs, one of the front runners for 15th Region Player of the Year this year. Now swing it over to Moore, hands it off to Keathley. Keathley, clean look, off the mark. Coach probably should have took that shot first time he come off the screen.
Probably should have went ahead and attacked the rim.
He had a clean look and then dribbled in and shot the step back. There you go, Spriggs. Gets it to Turner. Coach Perry right now trying to yell orders at him. Christian Johnson back to Turner. Over to Spriggs.
Now there it is. There's
good ball fake. Floater no good. Spriggs chases down the rebound, kicks it to Christian Johnson, back to Spriggs for three. Off the mark. Boyd sneaks in with the rebound, put back, good.
And that's where you would think that Martin County would have an advantage on the glass.
Coach, right now, Dylan Boyd, he's done a tremendous job here early on the boards. Now kick it down to Moore, loses footing. Keathley, guarded by Turner out top.
See if they can get a screen here.
Yep. Good look, kicks it over to Markham, sinks it! The coach, big time shot there for Braden Markham.
Nice pass by Keathley.
Yep, Salmons. Back iron, no good.
Gonna call another jump.
Yep.
Another jump ball.
Coach, a lot of jump balls. We talked about that yesterday. Officials quick to call that jump ball this year.
Really quick. I mean, got to let them play it out a little bit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Keisha Mullen says, will you guys be covering the DJ Begley this weekend? Yes, we will, Keisha. Robert Kirk tuning in from Millwood, Ohio, said checking in, nice game. So I want to say a quick hello to Paul Dean McCoy and Inez. Christian Johnson misses it. Salmons, he's going to get bumped by Dawes, Coach, and I didn't see much there.
Didn't see a lot, but again, Martin County not rebounding, and that's what you risk, right?
Yep, absolutely. That's definitely where they struggled. they're definitely fortunate right now to be setting up one on the Craig Denver Furniture scoreboard.
It looks like they called that on number 1, guys, instead of number Dials.
And Coach Floyd Central right now struggles at the free throw line.
Low scoring game, Darryl.
Yeah. I thought the over-under would be 160 for this one.
Yeah.
Keathley won't bring the ball up the floor for the Cards. We'll back it back out. Dawes kicks it over. And looky there, 4-point play. Christian Johnson sends Markham to the line, Coach, and Braden Markham being a hero here early for the Cardinals.
Markham has 8 to lead all scorers.
Looking to add his 9th here.
Yeah, you guys are big on this Markham kid. He's had a good summer for sure.
Coach, he's the younger brother of Brooke Markham, who transferred to Lawrence County earlier this year from Martin County. Shot up. Good. We'll give Markham 9, Coach.
9 early points.
Spriggs gets over to Boyd, back to Spriggs.
4-point lead, Martin County.
Yeah. Spriggs goes inside.
Nice take.
Yeah. And that's what you want to see Spriggs do there. Keathley comes down in a hurry. Got Braden Turner on him. Cross court. Good ball movement out top. Dawes back to Mills. Off the mark. And here comes Spriggs out in a hurry. Spriggs all the way to the rack with the easy deuce.
Nice. Copeland over to Mills.
Yeah. Mills looking for help. Kicks over to Keathley. Keathley driving. Nice take. Good finish.
Gotta do more of that, Darryl, and it makes the game much simpler for everybody else.
Coach, with his size and strength, there's nobody going to stop him when he wants to do that.
No.
Coming back the other way, Turner over to Spriggs. Spriggs to the corner.
2-point lead, Martin County.
And get back out to Turner. Over to Dylan Boyd. Right back to Boyd.
Wide open.
He's off the mark. And, Coach, that's, when you're playing Floyd Central, that's definitely one of the hopeful things coming into the game. You're hoping Dylan Boyd ain't on that night.
No, if he's hitting, we saw it, 10 threes at the field house.
Wow.
Keathley stops, pops, and back irons it. Coming back the other way, Spriggs, he's got Turner up court. And good foul there.
So they're going to put Keathley and Dials on the back side of this one. Looks like a 1-2-2.
Yep. And then gets it into Turner. Nice job, Turner. Just blew the easy layup, Coach. I think he expected help to come. Swings it over. Mills. Sinks it. Eli Mills buries the trifecta. Spriggs. Good defense right now. Martin County frustrating Floyd Central. And, Coach, nice job. Keathley coming up with the steal. Kicks it up to Dawes. Dawes back to Mills. Off the mark, Howard grabs the rebound. Here comes Turner back the other way. And, Coach, listen, as much as we've talked about how Martin County struggles defensively and how bad they are at transition defense, not looking too shabby here tonight. Definitely a much needed improvement.
Well, the one area where they have been pretty good is rebounding.
Yeah.
They've given up 3 or 4 offensive boards.
There's Boyd. Down to Salmons. Nice strong take by Salmons. That's what you got to see more of. Salmons very capable of doing that. There's Dawes. He's going to go baseline. Pull up. Nice pull up. Dawes cooking early here. Nice job by Lucas Howard. You know, Coach, if it continues fast-paced like this, you know, who do you give the favor to?
Well, that would have to be Martin County.
Yeah.
If it's up-tempo.
Yeah.
3-point lead, about 90 seconds to go in the first half.
1:33 on the clock. Off the mark, Turner brings down the rebound, and he'll get it back to Spriggs. Floyd Central needs a good quality possession here. And boy, Coach had a couple lanes, and look at Markham again. Oh, nice spin. Coach, how about the young gun, Braden Markham?
Coming up big, right?
Having a huge start to this one. Yeah, he's one of them, if you don't know now, you know the kid has arrived.
Yes, sir, Darryl.
Markham misses that one. That
Copeland coming in the game. He's going to send Mills to the bench. Markham, you can tell he just got in a hurry on that one.
Howard, that's something he can dribble that up, right?
Yeah, there he is, and he had it stripped. Here comes Keathley. Nice take by Keathley. Good finish. Best transition finisher in the state of Kentucky, no doubt. As you see, Martin County jumping up 31-26 on Floyd Central. We'll be right back.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And we are back here as we see Jared Crum yelling orders here, and he's got to be happy. He's the defensive specialist for Martin County. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller on the call. You're watching Wednesday Night Basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
The guru.
Yep. That's what they call him here. Salmons gets it down, kick out. Jax Johnson coming in. Coach Jax Johnson, just a freshman. A lot of people is very high on him, including myself.
That's only the third team foul.
See here right now, 5-point lead, 45 seconds to go in this one. Keathley bringing the ball up the floor.
Got to space that middle of the floor better. It's not allowing no dribble lanes at all.
Normally, that's one thing Martin County's known for is
yeah,
spacing.
you're right.
Now swing it out. Nice pass. Copeland off the mark. Spriggs clears the board. Here comes the Jags on the push. Great job by Copeland there.
Just going to send Spriggs to the line, though, Darryl.
Yep. Come up and fouled him.
Again, just got to play off in those situations against a player like Spriggs.
Ashley Wright says, wonder why one Markham kid stayed and one left. I don't know. His older brother also played at Lawrence County. Don't forget that.
Yep.
Rebound in and out. Coming back the other way. Keathley stops, pops, and did not drop that one as you're coming back the other way with Spriggs. Spriggs guarded Markham. It's a tough assignment. Spriggs goes to the rack. Count it. Coach, he's going to go to the line for a chance at old-fashioned. Three Guys Pizza and Brew, three-point play opportunity. 2.5 on the clock.
He's 0 for 3 from the line.
Yeah, looky there, Turner.
Oh!
And does not go in, Coach. And right now it's going to set at a 3-point game as we go into the locker room. We'll be right back with our Double Quick halftime show coming up in just a moment.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust a team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see
All right, we're back here, halftime at Martin County, Kentucky. Martin County, Floyd Central. Man, oh man, it's been a close one here. 31-28, Martin County leads it. And, Michael Sean, it's been a balanced attack for Martin County here in the first half with, and again, this is unofficial stats, ladies and gentlemen. Braden Markham. What about Braden Markham? Has 9 points. Coming up huge with 2 3-balls. Big-time performance by Braden Markham so far for Martin County. I've got Eli Mills for 3. I've got Bryson Dowles with 8. Braxton Keathley with 11. And Braxton also leads in rebounding right now. Braxton has 5 and also 4 assists and 2 steals. Also, Bryson Dowles has a steal as well in that. Did a good job on the jump ball as well. Chris Spriggs got it going in the second quarter, Michael Sean.
Yes, he did.
And I've got it again. This is unofficial, folks. I got Chris Spriggs for 8 points. Dylan Boyd with 5. And what about Salmons coming up big? 6 points unofficially. And the newcomer, Braden Turner, really got them going early.
Yeah, he did.
The transfer from Lee County. Braden Turner with 5 points and Lucas Howard with 4. And, again, this is very unofficial, ladies and gentlemen, so don't get mad at us. 2 minutes to go here at halftime. Again, Martin County leads it 31-28. What a picture. Darryl McCoy bringing back some memories of a different time and a different era, bringing back some good old memories. But
well, we see them in the house down here, Coach, down to our left.
Okay.
Chase and Harold, the Wizard. And
yeah.
Okay. They're all here. I thought that was a old picture.
It is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But it's 31-28. Well, guess what? Harold Tackett this Friday will be facing this Floyd Central team. So he's probably here doing a little scouting, and Darryl McCoy affectionately dubbed him the Wizard. So Harold Tackett in here checking things out, and, of course, Chase Parsley, the former Martin County assistant and Prestonsburg High School coach for 2 years, coached Darryl McCoy's son and coached my son as well. So a lot of people in the house to check this one out, as well as Brent Perry, the head coach of Belfry. So everybody in here scouting, everybody in here checking it out. And it's been a close one, Darryl, and I think Martin County, both sides, you can say, are fortunate to be where they are. Martin County maybe should be up 8-9 points. They missed some open looks. They missed some open transition looks. Didn't rebound it well on the offensive, defensive side at times. And then Floyd Central at times was careless with the basketball at times, but they did a pretty good job overall.
I agree 100%. I think that was the case, and I think whenever you're sitting here looking, that's one thing that they've got to clean up. And again, Martin County, they have to keep Floyd Central off the glass. That was one of our keys to the game. Right now, Martin County definitely winning that battle.
Yes, they are.
Or Floyd Central.
Floyd doing a better job than what. Listen, you can't let Floyd Central sneak in there and get 3-4 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and Dylan Boyd's done a tremendous job of crashing the offensive glass. Coach, real quick, want to thank Callahan Funeral Home, Tony Priest, Fair Sheriff, Tommy's Auto Sales, Warfield IGA, longtime partner in Martin County, Crum Funeral Home, Butcher's Towing. Butcher's Towing can help you out of any jam you find yourself in this winter. Call them for all your towing needs. No job too large, too small. Also want to thank Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, and our good friends at Warfield IGA. Alan Moore, Coach, misread Dawes cutting there, early turnover for Martin County starting the third quarter.
Yeah, Dawes should have cut on that. And, jab stepped, and Moore thought he was going through.
Yeah, here comes Spriggs back the other way. Nice job. Seen an open lane, and he went straight to the rack, Coach.
Spriggs starting to realize that he has a lane if he wants to take it.
Dawes pull up from the elbow. Tough shot. The rim's out, coming back the other way is Spriggs in a hurry. Spriggs, there he is, Coach. Turns the corner, kicks over to Salmons, mid-range, money.
Just like that, Floyd Central retakes the lead.
You see 32-31 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Maynard swings it over to Moore, kicks it to the corner. Mills back to Maynard. Maynard in and out. Mills sinks it. Big three-point bucket by Mills, Coach. That's his third tonight?
Yeah, Eli Mills' third three. Excuse me, second three.
Is it second?
Yeah, second three.
Yeah,
just a careless turnover.
Yeah, coming back. What's that you always say, Coach?
Eye to eye on all passes.
There you go. Swings over to Spriggs. Looking down low for Howard, Coach. He had him sealed.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Screen coming.
And now they switch back. I don't understand that, Coach. They had a mismatch with Dawes guarding Howard down low.
There it is. They had Spriggs. There's got him where they want him, though.
Yeah. Nice block by Dawes. Good job standing strong, holding his ground. Mills gets in the paint. He's going to leave it for Maynard. Back over to Dawes. Dawes to Mills. Booyah! Eli Mills dropping a three-point bomb, giving them the 5-point lead. And right now, Martin County is stoked. Coach.
Got down one, now back up by 5.
Yeah, I mean, just sitting here right now, they've, early on, that's what you want to get. You knew it was a matter of time before them threes start falling for Martin County, but, Floyd Central, they had a few opportunities that they missed out on there, just not identifying matchups, and we'll see if Coach Perry can get them fixed here. Coach, you talked about Prestonsburg taking on Floyd Central Friday night, and then Floyd Central plays Powell County on Saturday. So, Prestonsburg, they may get lucky, and Floyd Central go into that also looking over them.
Right. Good point.
Let's go to the Jim Mar Service comment section. Said, let's go Spriggs, best player in the region. Byton Zink says. Look at Boyd out to Turner. Turner off the mark. Boyd.
There's another offensive rebound.
It's his third of the day. Good job by Howard, and they're going to call a charge.
Nice job, Eli Mills sticking in.
Yeah. Adam Muncie says Floyd Central looking like they're not shooting as good as they did in the scrimmage against Tug Valley. Says Spriggs is tough.
They're going to call that he stepped over the line, but he never even had possession of the ball.
Kobe Holland says, what grade is Dawes in? Coach, Dawes is a sophomore.
I believe he's a sophomore.
Yeah. Coming back, there's Turner, guarded by Keathley. Entry pass down the board. Coach, that right there is what I think they should have took advantage of the entire first half. Let Boyd use his size on Mills when he has him down there on the block.
Going to go elbow action here.
There's Moore, hands it over to Keathley. Keathley kicks it to the corner to Mills. Off the mark. Howard grabs the board. Spriggs comes back the other way in a hurry.
Really good at getting downhill.
Yeah, there's Salmons. That's a shot. He's off the mark, though. Back, tipped in, Coach. Few hands there. I don't know who you credit. I guess Boyd's who you credited it for. Looks like he was the closest one to it.
Braxton going to the line.
Coach, people ask all the time, hey, how's Keathley average 40 a game? Well, 20 of them come from the free throw line. He's a very smart player. He understands where his bread's buttered. And Coach, that's how you win ball games, getting to that charity stripe.
Keathley is top 6 all time in free throws made in KHSA history. You know who's number 1? Irvin Stepp.
Is he?
With 360 makes.
And that goes to my case, Coach. He averaged 56 points a game. The 56 and 54 his junior and senior years. There's Turner. Nice take.
Nice drive by Turner.
Braden the Burner Turner. Swings it over to Maynard. And, Coach, if I'm them, I'm going to play off Maynard because we've seen him take a couple threes, and I'm going to make him prove to me that he can knock that 3-ball down. If I'm Howard, I'm going to play off from him a little bit.
I'll say it again, the better spacing they have, the easier they'll make it on the entire team. Martin County not doing it. We've always talked about their spacing, Darryl, and the last 2 games, their spacing's not been there to allow dribble drives.
No, it seems like the paint is clogging up more than usual.
Yeah, usually that space for the Duffs and the Parker Watts and the Luke Hales, and not so much for a downhill right now for Keathley or even Dowles.
Yeah, kick it over to Boyd. Brings it back to Boyd. Boyd down to Salmons. Nice. Howard gets blocked by Keathley. They're going to say Maynard, I think, got him with the body. That would have been a highlight reel block if it would have went down. Matt Smith says Martin County leaning on threes way too much. They drive to the basket.
I agree 100%.
Matt Thacker says Floyd Central doing a great job blocking out.
But I agree on what he just said, piggyback off our audience member, is relying on the 3-ball way too much right now when you've got a size advantage of attacking the paint.
Tyler Lester says they can't guard Keathley. Keathley going to bring the ball up the floor for the Cards. Again, first regular season game for Braxton Keathley as a Martin County Cardinal.
They're trying to get him down in the post.
Yep. Get over to Mills.
It was wide open.
Yep. Dawes dialing it up from long range. Bryson Dawes having himself a showing here tonight. And swing it over to Johnson. Back over.
Christian Johnson in the game, Darryl.
Yeah, the big fan of Christian Johnson. Coach, he went from being a top 2 big in middle school basketball. He was a top 2 center, him and Tyler Weddington, to transforming into a guard in high school play.
Nice tape.
Yeah, nice job by Salmons using that length.
5-point lead, Martin County.
Keathley, step back. Sinks it! Braxton Keathley. Right now, that's not what you want if you're Floyd Central to see one go down. There's Salmons, nice job.
Nice hesitation by Salmons.
And Coach Matt Perry wants a full timeout. They'll take one, we will too. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
We're back here in Martin County, Kentucky, here in Inez, as we got Martin County Floyd Central here at the Cardinals home opener. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy. Coach, right now 47-41, a 6-point advantage for Martin County thanks to Braxton Keathley's 3. And listen, we seen Keathley with that last 3, that step back 3, and we seen some smack talking going on. That's the last thing you want to do to him.
Seems to rally him up, don't it?
It does. He always plays his best when he's in groove talking smack. Cameron Smith in the comment section says, "Let's go Braxton."
Big fan of Cameron Smith.
Yeah. Nice job by Keathley.
Great cut.
Now that was a great set call out of the timeout.
Yeah, what did you say? Great play out of the timeout. There's Spriggs. Looks for help, gets over to Turner. Turner spins, had it lost. Look at Markham with another steal. Kicks it into Keathley. Keathley. They're hanging and banging down low. Turner, a lot of contact, but coming back, Johnson.
But they called little tipsy on that side.
Yep.
And Christian Johnson, good job finishing on that.
Great job there. So he's going to go to the line for a chance at old-fashioned 3 Guys Pizza and Brew, 3-point play opportunity.
Jason James says, can we get it on both sides, though?
It looked like the same exact play, right?
Yeah,
both ways?
Yeah.
Brody Howe said, man, oh, man, what I'd do to watch Ronnie Salmons one more time on that court.
49-44, under 2 to go.
I'm with you, guy.
There you go, 49-44, 5-point ball game here in the third. Mills.
Cut and move if you're Martin County. Cut and move.
Yeah, nearly threw it away. Markham kicks it over to Maynard, back to Mills. Markham for 3. He's off the mark.
Like this.
And nice job by Keathley. Gets blocked by Spriggs. Keathley sticks with it. Maynard gets the rebound, and he's going to go to the line. Keathley found himself really deep under the glass there, Coach. Nowhere to go but up with it.
Yeah, he should have maybe went off 2 feet and then went into the defender.
Yeah, he was back behind the backboard too far, and Chris Spriggs realized that. Took advantage. Devin Maynard, either way, he's going to go to the free throw line and try to get a couple easy ones here. Coach, what a great young man Devin Maynard is. This football season, he was District Player of the Year. And he had this kid, Spencer, here at school that follows him around, and he does a tremendous job with highlights. And Devin appreciated that so much and understood how much that helped him. He bought that kid a truck at the end of the season.
Yes, he did.
I'm a big fan of Devin Maynard all the way around. I think he's just, listen, great kid.
Class act. Look at Maynard coming over, cleaning that one up. Spriggs comes away with it. He's got an open layup for Howard.
Got an outlet that right away.
Coach, back to a 5-point game here. Keathley says slow it down. Let's get a good one here.
It's too many players in the middle of the floor, Darryl. Martin County, just no spacing to operate.
Let's swing it over to Dowles. Dowles to the corner to Mills.
Got Keathley posting.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're looking to take advantage of his size. Over to Maynard. Maynard drives baseline. Yeah, he's going to be off the mark. Nice drive, just not able to finish. Spriggs. Nice play, gets it. Salmons pull up. That's his game, man.
Let him right back in it, Darryl McCoy, Martin County.
Salmons with a very polished mid-range game. Keathley swings it over. Dawes kicks it over to Markham in the corner. Rims out. Somehow it rimmed out. Touch every part of the rim. And Salmons slows it up, kicks it to Christian Johnson. Back to Salmons. Calling for Spriggs to come get it. And I'm telling you, Markham's defense right now getting to the guard play of Floyd Central. At the buzzer, and they're going to call a foul. And, Coach, that was a foul.
About as poorly as you could play the last minute and a half, Martin County. Just not understanding where the ball needs to rotate to, and then on this side on the defensive end, overplaying on guys. Gotta give guys room to operate. And now Chris Spriggs going to have a chance to tie this thing up.
He's not been great from the line, but let's see if he can nail a couple here. Floyd Central, they've took advantage of Martin County's miscues here in the third. He's got a chance to tie it up here if he can nail these next two.
Yep, he's 1 for 4. 2 for
that
5.
This is the third quarter. Do we got the quarter on there changed? It'll be fourth, end of the third.
Ties it up after leading it by 7 1 minute ago. And there you go.
Tied ball game, 51-all on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. We'll be right back with more action on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust a team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see.
we are back here at Martin County here in Inez, Kentucky. We are tied up 51-all here on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, and Darryl McCoy on the call. Coach Floyd, Martin County, out of sorts there toward the end of the third, and Floyd Central took advantage of it.
I think sometimes you got to just go to what works, and because I think Floyd Central is trying to bait them into those quick threes.
Looky here, Devin Maynard with the steal. Maynard gets up court in a hurry. There's Dawes coming around. Dawes pulls the three, nails it, and gives Martin County the 3-point lead. Coming back the other way, Salmons. Swings it over
nice
Spriggs. Yeah, good ball movement. Howard.
Might have traveled on
that. Howard had Turner wide open in the corner there. Pull up. Off the mark, way off on that one, but Alan Moore there to clean up the mess. And, Coach, right now, well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back as Martin County's opened this back up to a 5-point advantage.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
We're back here in Inez. A lot of fans in the stands. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy. Coach, looking across from us, we see the Belfry Pirates staff. We got the Pikeville Panthers staff, the Paintsville staff, everybody in here recruiting this game. As you see Brody Little over there, Logan Bartram, and the Belfry coaches. The tuning in, Coach, and right now it's Martin County sitting on a 5-point cushion over Floyd Central here in the fourth.
Turner's had a really good first game here in a Floyd Central uniform.
He has. He's had a tremendous outing.
Really impressed with Braden Turner.
Yep.
Spriggs. Yep. Spriggs has been very successful getting downhill, Darryl. We've talked about that throughout his career. Maybe doesn't utilize that enough.
There's Turner right there. Or no, it's Boyd. Keathley with another steal. Keathley been tremendous on the defensive end here tonight, working on a triple-double.
They will clear that lane out.
There, more. Keathley drives left, kicks over. Maynard for three. Sinks it! Devin Maynard knocks down the trifecta, Coach. Now Floyd Central trying to get back the other way. They're going to get the foul on Markham. Devin Maynard finally seen one go down there, and this crowd let them know their appreciation. Man, this place got loud on that one.
8-point lead.
Salmons. He's guarded by Maynard. Swings it over to Turner. Gets it to Spriggs. Spriggs. He's going to drive off the glass. Nice job there.
Nice take.
Yeah. There's Keathley back the other way. Drives, kicks. There, Keathley calling for it, but goes over to the middle, and Keathley coming off the screen, gets it to Markham. Back to Keathley. Sinks it! Braxton Keathley feeling it here. Coming back the other way. And Coach Perry standing there. He's like, I'm not playing, guys. Evan Mills said they need to feed the ball to Mills. Wonder why Copeland isn't getting, Debbie says, wonder why Copeland ain't in the second half. This game is exactly what I anticipated, a great game, Daniel Gillespie said.
They're changing it to Martin County ball.
Yep. Matt Smith says Martin County got to move without the ball, said and like to see Braxton to keep driving, said they can't stop him, make him foul him. Here comes Keathley, gets downhill, kicks it to the corner. Nice drive. Good baseline drive by Maynard. Swing it over to Turner. Salmons. And looky there, Devin Maynard, coach, has come up big. And looky at Salmons.
Yeah, just got to outlet that ball.
Out there, nice job, gets it down. Spriggs with another bucket.
Spriggs having himself a nice game.
Keathley drives, shot up, no good. Boyd with another rebound, coming back. Spriggs kicks up Salmons. Salmons going to drive, met by Maynard. Good job by Maynard there.
Jump ball, going to be Martin County ball.
And you can tell right there, them previous block shots by Maynard just got in Salmon's head there, caused him to hesitate. Maynard able to tie it up. A 9-point advantage right now for Martin County. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll stay here during this one. Want a second to thank our sponsors, Tommy's Auto Sale. Guys, this election day, make sure you vote for Tony Priest for sheriff. D&D Sports Network. Coach, we have a 42-3 election record. And Tony Priest, we're going to try to make sure that he wins this coming election with your guys' help, guys. I also want to thank Crum Funeral Home, Warfield IGA, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Butcher's Towing, Callahan Funeral Home, as well as T&D Quick Stop, Howard Family Pharmacy, your go-to pharmacy, can take care of all your pharmaceutical needs if you live in the Martin area. And then they got 2 locations in Martin and in Allen. And I also want to thank Willie Crace at Solid Rock Development, as well as our friends at Double Quick. Get it on the double at Double Quick. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, and Darryl McCoy, coach, 9-point advantage right now for Martin County with 4:37 to go.
4:37 to go. Pivotal moment for both teams. You can push it out if you're Martin County, or you can kind of relax and let Floyd Central get back in this thing.
Coach, how good has Devin Maynard been tonight?
Really good.
Yeah, I mean,
big fan.
If he plays like he's been playing tonight, Martin County's got a chance at this region title. Mills off the mark. Coming away with it.
Just a rush shot. There's no reason to shoot quick transition threes. You can go down low. You got a size advantage with Maynard and Keathley in the game right now. So both those young men have height advantages, and both of them good around the rim.
Coach, how good has Chris Briggs been at drawing fouls?
Oh, he's always been elite.
Yeah. There's a nice job by Howard, gets blocked. Coach got that's Braxton with the block there. Howard grabs it. Here comes Keathley here. Now Keathley kicks it to the corner. And Mills not able to hang on to it. Another turnover. Floyd Central right now looking to take advantage of this.
Good look. I think Eli saw a driving lane, right?
Yeah.
And was ready to attack.
Yeah, I think he thought there didn't haul it in. But looky here, Markham. Good job, man. Braden Markham playing tremendous here. Dawes wide open on that far side. Nails the 3. 67-57. Kicking in, Braden Turner. Nice job over to Lucas Howard. Gets blocked by Mills. Kicks up to Keathley. Keathley, nice transition bucket by Braxton Keathley.
Thought he was going to dunk it. I think he thought better, right?
Well, you don't want to go up against Floyd Central.
No.
And there's Turner looking for help.
Got Howard right in the middle.
Yeah.
They would have found him.
Yeah, they got Boyd on that far side. You know, Coach, they've done a good job of limiting Dylan Boyd's opportunities. He's only had 2 or 3 looks at it from downtown. I only remember 2.
I'm impressed with the Markham kid's defense. I know he can score, but I didn't know he could play D like he has been.
Getting after it.
Well, nobody did because he's a newcomer.
Right.
Swings it over.
Howard will shoot that if you're not careful, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, he will. And there's Salmons, nice job. Salmons turns, hook shot, no good. Keathley comes away with another board.
Yeah, a lot of grabbing.
Yeah, and they won't call it there. What Keathley's saying, he said, look at my arm.
That's only the first team foul on Floyd Central.
Yeah.
You would have thought it was a home game, they say, right? No. They just played really, really good defense, Floyd Central has. That's a staple of Coach Perry, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what he said. You know, he told me whenever he first come, he said, I'm not going to be playing in the 90s again, he said, and try to outscore you 95 to 94. He said, I promise you, he said, we're going to play some defense.
They're overplaying.
There's Dowell's pull up. Sinks it. Bryson Dowell's having himself an offensive game here. Over to Spriggs.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, Spriggs comes down on his ankle. Keathley kicks it ahead to Mills. Cross court. Swings over to Maynard. Maynard. And Martin County wants the timeout. They'll take one. We'll jump out too. We'll be right back, guys, for the final 2:07.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
And we're back here as you see the Martin County Spirit section, including Macy Maynard, coach, who is coming off a 21-point, 24-rebound night.
Big time.
Yeah, Chloe May sitting beside her, scored her 500th career point. The hats off to the Lady Cards there, as right now Martin County sitting on a 71-59 cushion with 2 minutes to go here in this one. Dawes inbounds the ball. Gets it to Maynard. Nice backdoor cut.
Wow.
And we'll slow it up here. Got to burn the clock. There's Dawes, nice stake. Well, they be 73-59.
That's what we got on our scoreboard.
Swings it over. Nice job. Howard with the easy bucket. We'll hold it up there. Coach, right now, I'd probably get it in my free throw shooter's hands.
You would think, right?
One of the all-time leading free throw shooters get it in Keathley's hands here.
I'm not
in case
sure
they
what's
foul.
going on. It's like.
There, they tried there. Jump ball. Good job by Floyd Central. And the I'll swing it over, and Coach, even though the today, spacing a little off on Martin County, but man, Braden Turner both ends, has looked pretty good tonight. Transfer from Lee County.
I agree with you.
That's Spriggs. Nice job off the glass. So tough, man, at getting to the rack. And they're going to take a timeout. We'll take our last one, too. We'll be right back.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, See the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
And we are back here. Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy, Martin County sitting on a 10-point cushion with 57 seconds to go here in this one. Coach Parker Davis is in the Jim Marr service comment section. He said never was a fan of holding the basketball. Whitey Little says Macy's tough. And Bill Williamson says Howard is good but needs to learn to be strong down low. Another timeout on the floor here, Coach. Real quick, want to thank Crum Funeral Home, Tony Priest, First Sheriff, Butcher's Towing. They can help you out at any jam you find yourself in this winter. Make sure you hit them up, guys, for all your towing needs. No job too large or too small. Thank Citizens Bank of Kentucky, as well as our good friends at Callahan Funeral Home, T&D Quick Stop, Cheech's Pizza, Oak Valley Wellness Clinic. Coach, a decent crowd on hand tonight for the home opener.
Not too bad, right?
No.
For a Wednesday night.
Oh. And, Coach, I think every school in the region has a representative here scouting this game. You got Prestonsburg, Paintsville, Pikeville, Belfry. Trying to think, there was two more I seen a while ago. Maynard swings it over. Right there, you got to get the ball to Keathley's hands. And Keathley right there, Keathley's got to keep the rock.
You got to keep that ball in your hands. When you shoot 93% from the line, you don't risk it any other way. Still not in the bonus. That's only the second team foul. So.
Dawes going to inbound the rock. Looking for help. Kicks over to Keathley. Keathley. Nice job by Keathley. Comes up empty. Coming back, Keathley ahead. He's got Devin Maynard up. Right there.
Got to go up with that.
Yeah. I think he was looking for the alley-oop to Maynard to put an exclamation point on it. Floyd off the mark, and Dawes gets the rebound. He's going to bring the ball at the floor, swings it over to Markham. Markham, looks like Floyd Central's content with going home with a 10-point loss here. And great showing here. Great showing as Martin County in their home opener beats a very dangerous Floyd Central team 73-63. We'll take a quick break and be right back, guys, in just a moment on the Tommy's Auto Sale postgame show.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes.
And we are back here, Martin County High School here in Inez, Kentucky. Martin County takes care of Floyd Central 73-63 here in their home opener. And, Coach, the double-quick player of the game is going to go to one Braxton Keathley, who flirted with a triple-double here. Give us his stats.
Finished with 25 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals, and led Martin County in scoring. And got a win, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, got a big win. Coach, do want to give a huge shout-out, Devin Maynard and Braden Markham. Them two, man, defensively, they brought their A game tonight and was a big part of this win. Both of them gave Floyd Central fits on the defensive end of the floor, and also had a good night on the offensive end.
Yeah, had a good night. Braden Markham, really, really good performance. Had 9 points in the first half. Did a great job. And Devin Maynard, as you mentioned, did a really good job around the blocks, and especially, it caused problems for Lucas Howard.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he gave him fits, and Devin Maynard, I know of 3. I think he may have had 4 blocks. I know of 3. Just Martin County setting the tone here for the 57th district. Saying, hey, we're coming back. And we're going to try to defend that district title. Coach, and then you also Mills and Dawes. They poured in double-digit scoring too.
Mills had him unofficially with 9. Again, that's unofficial.
He had 9?
Unofficially.
Right.
And Dawes with 19.
Yeah. So everybody played a part again. Great home opener for Braxton Keathley in his new uniform, nearly dropping a triple-double here tonight. And, Coach, the one thing that I found is Braxton Keathley, it seemed to have fun playing. He recognizes now he's got some new toys to play with, and does a great job of using them. Now they've took and they're playing him more at the point, than a 2-guard, and the way he's facilitating right now, these players are loving playing with him.
We're giving those guys wide open looks, and that's really, you could tell Floyd Central's game plan was to clog it up and really just take away anything Braxton had.
Yeah, absolutely. And over for Floyd Central, Salmon, Spriggs, they done their thing. Coach Braden Turner, very impressed with him, newcomer to the 15th region, transferring from Lee County. Dylan Boyd, Martin County. I thought that was the biggest key to the game is, they really limited Dylan Boyd's opportunities. As far as I can remember, he only had 2 looks at the 3 ball tonight, and I think he was 1 for 2, wasn't he?
Yeah, Dylan Boyd didn't get his usual shot attempts, Darryl McCoy.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Martin County done a tremendous job.
He's one of those guys, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, if he gets going, then it's going to be a long night for any team.
Yeah, and, credit Martin County, man, as big of a hit they took last year on their transition defense. Martin County has come out, looked a lot better defensively early on here, Coach.
Did a better job. I think there were some areas and not rotating on defense, and gave some easy ones, especially in the first half. But it's the first game of the year, so a lot to work on.
Yeah. We're sitting here. That's Stephen Castador says Devin be at state championship game Friday to get his Player of the Year award. So for District Player of the Year.
Nice.
So congrats on that. The Tyler O'Connor says shout out to Chuck White and Josh Horn holding the scoring table down. They do a good job of it.
Yes, they do.
And Evan Mills says think for the Blonde Bomber, best shooter in Kentucky. The Parker Davis tuning in said he's proud to want to be a Cardinal. So Coach Keathley, again, I want to thank Tony Priest, Tommy's Auto Sales, Crace Solid Rock Development, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crum Funeral Home, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto Sale, Three Rivers Medical Center, Callahan Funeral Home, Butcher's Towing, and our good friends at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, as well as Double Quick. Get it on the double at Double Quick. Coach, tomorrow night, be in Hyman, Kentucky the Pikeville Panthers travel to take on the Knott Central Patriots.
Knott County, Darryl. Let's see if they can keep it going against the 57th District. Big win against Shelby Valley.
Yeah, right now they're 1-0 in 14th, 15th region battle. So can Coach Honeycutt and the crew get the dub, or will the Pikeville Panthers get the victory as they leave Hyman tomorrow night? You can watch it right here only on the D&D Sports Network. Then this weekend we'll be at the DJ Begley Classic Friday, Saturday, and we'll also have Floyd Central and Powell County on Saturday. So for Coach Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl